Greetings, everyone. Hello, hello, and welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Friday, everyone. Meow. Meow. By the way, Bochi, thank you so much for 6 months, Bochi. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Becca, for pinning that. That's perfect. Wonderful. So, as you can probably tell, we have a cougar. Help! 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 We have a cougar in the house! We've got a cougs in the house! What do we do? What do we do? Join the Discord. Call in. That's what we do. So we have swang in that thing. Swang in that thing. What a piece of tail! Real deal! Welcome in, Real Deal! Real Deal, thank you so much for the 5. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, Whack-A-Mole! We have a wheel spin and Andrelius the whole damn year! Andrelius! Hold on, let's get the wheel spin. How do I search that again? Andrelius! Whack-A-Mole, thank you for redeeming that. Thank you so much, Andrelius, for a whole damn year! I appreciate that, Andrelius. Sweet! Well, guess what? It's not that compelling. Sweet! Thank you so much. Your 5 gift badge will become... Your 5 gifts badge will become inactive in 5 days. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. Swede, thank you so much for the bits. Whack-A-Mole, thank you for redeeming Spin the Wheel. Wheel spin. Let me find out how to do that again. It's been too long. It's been far too long. Okay, let me sit down. We do have a wheel spin coming up. And thank you so much, everyone, for level 3 Hype Train. Thanks for the follow as well. Big Kenny. All right. Whoa, Bundy! Oh my goodness, I didn't realize that, but yes, with the cheetah print and the red hair, it is definitely giving me Peggy Bundy vibes. If you know, you know. Okay, where do I go for this freaking wheel spin again? I honestly don't remember. Dashboard? I have to search it. Spin wheel. Spin wheel, here we go. All right, and let's pull up the wheel. Or Whack-A-Mole, thank you for redeeming that. Maybe I'll sit on this side, actually. Closer to the mic. I have to get used to having this mic in my face. Okay, here we go. What is it? Oh my goodness! Whack-A-Mole! Whack-A-Mole, Whack-A-Mole, Whack-A-Mole. Mods, I'm so sorry, Whack-A-Mole. It landed on time yourself out for 5 minutes. Sometimes it is what it is, Whack-A-Mole. Okay? It do be like that sometimes. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. So, the wheel has spoken, Whack-A-Mole. It's all in good fun. We will see you back in 5 minutes. So, mods, can we please time out Whack-A-Mole for 5 minutes? Oh, better luck next time, Whack-A-Mole. I swear, eventually it will land on the marathon stream or a hot sauce shot as well. Brew! Welcome in, Brew! Oh, meow. Thank you, Brew, for the 5! Let's go, Brew Crew! Meow. So guys, as you can tell by the title, we actually do have Discord call-ins today. Okay? And let me say my highs and my hellos to everybody before we do that. Happy Friday. I missed you guys. I haven't seen you in a few days. Feels like an eternity. Okay? Feels like an absolute eternity. Let's say our highs and our hellos to everybody. Hold on, where's my... There we go. Cool beans. Cool beans. Alright, so before it gets away too long, let's say our highs and our hellos. Oh, it already kind of did get away. No, it didn't. Let's start from the beginning real quickly, okay, guys? Because I know it's Friday. And I've missed you guys. Becca, welcome in, Becca. Nice to see you, girl. You are first. So, thank you for being here, Becca. Maple Marie Hawker. Hi, guys. One prong. All of the troops are here. All of the wonderful troops. Saturn's here. Hi, Saturn. Okay, all of the troops are here. And then we have, including SiriBot. Just try to follow bot me today, guys. Just try. It's Chewy Bochi with the 6-month sub with Prime. Lady Winima is here as well. Lady, thank you so much for the tip. Finally. Oh shit, it didn't work. Why? Like, it did work. It did work. But what it didn't work with, you see my little lavender on the back shelf there, the little purple plant? It should say 10. We haven't tested that out yet because you're actually the first person to tip with these little flower pots here. So, I don't know why that didn't work. I will have to do a little further investigating, but regardless, it did work. Thank you so much for the tip. We saw the alert, and it went through. It's just that little lavender is looking awfully lonely, okay? It should really say $10 now, but it didn't update. Maybe it'll take a minute. I don't know. The bits are working. The subs are working. Okay, so Lady Winima, love you, girl. Thank you so much for the tip. Brew Crew, thank you for the 5. Swede, thank you for the bits. Real Deal, thank you for the 5 as well. Real Deal. Okay. Who else is here? So Bochi's here. It's a party. A-okay, thank you for the lurk. Okay, Canuck Paul, welcome in, Canuck Paul. How you doing, Canuck Paul? Blanco, oh my. Blanco, it's not yoga pants, but it'll do. Maple, thank you for the bits. Cheers, girl. This is what I have to drink. I have a golden pheasant Slavic beer today. And I'm going to be munching on some pasta. We've got a bowl of pasta to snack on, sweeties. So that's what we're going to be eating. Hi, Big Tom. Now that's pretty perfect, Canuck Paul. If I do say so myself, Canuck Paul. If I do say so myself. Thank you, Canuck Paul, for that. That was hilarious, actually. You couldn't hear it? Really? I could hear it. Hold on. See, no one has tried that since I've upgraded the new mic. Viewer attack. I'm so sorry. I had it muted. Oh no, did I? Hold on. Did I have it muted for you? I'm so sorry. I could hear it. Where's the viewer? Now that I unmuted it, I don't even see. We could see it. You couldn't hear it. I could hear it. Thank you so much for that, Canuck Paul. Thanks for the bit. The singular bit, like. Singular bit. Not sure why that didn't work. Guys, thank you for that hype train. So Blanco, not yoga pants. Hi, Big Tom. Welcome in. Nice to see you. All right. Swede, Andrelius, all my Schweedies are here. Thank you. Brew Crew with the 5. All good. Welcome in. Hi, Max. Lady Winima with the lyric. Stream that shit. Welcome in. Stream that shit. Thornhorn. Hi, Schweedy. How are you, Thornhorn? Happy Friday. Hi, Game Boy Slayer. Dave the Dingle Hopper, hello, hello. Wrinkly, meow, Canuck Paw. You can hear that. I know you can hear that, right? You heard that. It was very quiet, but you could hear it. But the viewer attack, I have no idea why you couldn't hear the viewer attack. I could hear it. Destructive, welcome in, Destructive. What type are you asking that we have? Like, oh, yeah! Oh, that's awesome. Ron, thank you so much for the tip, for the 20. It still didn't update. I don't know why that didn't update. With my lonely lavender flower did not update. I have no idea. That's something we'll have to figure out. And as well, Canuck Paul, I'll have to figure out viewer attack. We haven't tested either one since I've gotten the new mic. So there's that. Hi, She Likes My Tongue. Welcome in. And Keller. Somehow I already have a sub. You're very welcome. I'm not sure. Someone must have gifted you one. And Lamos. Welcome in, Lamos. Prince Adam. Hello, hello, hello. A tigress? Well, it's technically a cougar. And Alan. Hi, Alan. Welcome, welcome. Rick Bulow, to answer your question, just whatever your type is. Whatever you are attracted to. There's no shaming. We're doing Discord call-ins today. Oh, that's awesome! You got, oh my gosh, you got a gifted sub before you even followed. And you are my 8,000th follower. That's awesome. Thank you so much for the follow. Guys, we just hit our 8,000th follow for real this time without being follow botted. This is a real one. 8K, let's go. Thank you for that. Thank you, thank you. We'll have to up the ante now to, what should we up it to? 8,500 maybe? Or should we do a cool 9K? What do you guys think? I feel like 8,500 maybe, right? That'll be our next goal, 8,500. There we go. Cool. All right, yeah, 8,500. Okay, so we'll do that. Hi, Wade. Welcome in. G2. I am a cougar. I am. I might just have to become a puma to put it to ya. Welcome in, Wade. How you doing? Hi, Britt Savage. Just my brain. It rhymes. It rhymes. Hi, Andrew. Welcome in. So, and Taff. Hello, hello. Yeah, meow, everybody. Meow. Blanco's on the 60-day stalking streak. I love that for him. You should aspire to be more like Blanco, Canuck Paul. Okay? Hi, first time chatter. I'm not exactly sure what you mean, first time chatter. Why don't you call into Discord and tell us what your type is like? Hi, Beat. Welcome in. Red is looking good. Thank you, Beat. Thank you, thank you. Meow. Okay, guys, so let's update our goal to 8,500. I think that's a good number. Awesome. Should start. Perfect. All right, so guys, what do I have? By the way, Wade, welcome in, meow. So we have Cosplay Fridays happening in full effect, and you are correct. You hit the nail on the head. Your girl is a cougar today. But I'm not really a cougar. I don't actually have any children, but I feel like some people are attracted to cougars, right? Like older women. Crash Dog! Oh, welcome in, Crash Dog! Thank you for the 5! Let's go! Thank you for the 5, Crash Dog. I hope you like, I hope you approve. I hope you approve. By the way, guys, exclamation Discord, pop into the Twitch stream queue. If you would like to talk about what your type is. Okay? No shaming. And why you think that is. Why do you think you're attracted to, maybe it's cougars, maybe it's furries, maybe it's cosplayers, maybe it's redheads, maybe it's blondes, maybe it's who knows what it is. Maybe it's pale skin, maybe it's tan skin. Hi caveman, welcome in. So, oh, true caveman, you do not need to have kids to be a cougar. You just have to be older and I guess like younger people. To be a MILF, though, I guess you need kids. You're right. I messed that up. I always get referred to as a MILF, and I guess it's not really true. Hi, Euphoria. Welcome in. Not true because, well, I don't have any children. Hi, Matt. How are you? Where's John Franklin? Opium. I don't know. You ask him. He was a great call-in date on Tuesday. So I may have to put on my reindeer onesie. Wait, I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Onesies are fun as well. I do like to dress in a nice, comfy, cozy onesie, especially in the winter months. So, Blanco, call in. Call in if you want to talk about what your type is. I would love to. We would all love to hear it. Again, no shaming. You know, some people, I don't know, maybe they're into tall girls, Amazonians. Some might be into short girls, small, fun-sized, pocket-sized, right? There's so many different types. But I would also love to dig a little bit deeper and try to figure out why you think that is, that you really like those, that you really like that type, that particular type. So, I think I actually just freaking deleted the, which sucks. I think I just deleted the, I have to fix that. Viewer attack. Where is it now? It's disappeared. Weird. I'll have to fix that later. Okay, so, hide the Slayer streams. Okay, so let's get into our, this is what I'm drinking tonight. It's called Golden Pheasant. It's 4.7% ABV. It's a Slavic beer. I personally love this beer. It's an easy drinker. It's just like a lager, I believe it is. Something like that, just a lager. So, what's my type? Ooh, good question. I'll have to think about that. Probably when people call in. I'll get into kind of what my type is as well, Taff. So, he said he would come today. He did, Opium. Is he a man of his word? Or is he a shit talker? You know him better than I do, Opium. I've only chatted with him briefly. But he was great. It was always fun. Maybe he's streaming. I don't know. He might be live. So, all right. Also, let's get our music playing. Some nice background music. Maybe you're into some spicy Latinas. Cheers. My type is fire. Okay, so I'm 35. Oldest I've been with turned 70 this year. Get out. Wade, 70? 70? Wow, Wade. I'm not shaming. I'm shocked, but I'm not shaming. She must have been one damn smoking hot senior citizen, Wade. Okay? You never know, though. Like, these days, if you take care of yourself, if you eat right, do a lot of self-care, skincare, take some collagen in the morning, red light therapy masks, you know? Keep up with your Botox. You can look good. By the way, guys, I wanted to show you. I know a mayor that likes them all. Yes, Canuck Paul. I absolutely agree with that. So, behold the stream room. Unfortunately, all good things must come to an end. And I took down the Christmas decorations. So, but we're back to the old stream room. I switched it up. I switched it up a little bit. You got to keep it fresh. We have stuffies on the bottom shelves. We've got, of course, our Pokemon, all of our old retro consoles that are all in working condition. And we've got some Donkey Kong. We've got some Toad, Doraemon, Hello Kitty, different Pokemon. All the different Pokemon. So, is that a Pokemon cereal? It is a Pokemon cereal, yeah. And that's a chocolate Pokeball with a Pokemon inside. I didn't actually open it though. Ooh, my name is gone forever. What? What do you mean your name is gone, Wade? What do you mean your name is gone? Off the wall. Wade, you mean on the leaderboard? Snowman. Oh, the snowman. That's okay. You can get your name on the leaderboard. And I'm sure I'll be doing something probably next month for February. I'll be making more hearts or something like that and sticking them on the wall. I do find that that's a very fun incentive. So it won't be a snowman in February. It'll probably be something Valentine's Day themed. Okay. Welcome in, Marvel fan. Hello, Olivo. All right. Feels like a great night for an incense. Ooh, we could do. I'm more so thinking candles, something like that. Maybe a candle. But yeah. So, you guys think about the stream room? This is a Pokemon cereal. It's kind of like Fruit Loops. They were like, it was berry flavored, Berry Bolt. It was like Fruit Loops, but just in like ball form, like Pebbles, like Fruity Pebbles. Yeah, it reminded me of Fruity Pebbles. Looks like Captain Crunch berries. Nah, to be honest, it didn't really taste that good. Captain Crunch berries tasted way better. I've had those. I also have 6-pack for you. Oh, that's awesome. Wait, I'm excited for that. I know, it's the one with the grapes in it, right? So it's kind of like winey. I love it. I love it. Hi, Tony Soprano. Welcome in. All right, so this was decent, but I've honestly had better. I just bought it for the hype because it was Pokemon. And we have this. Okay, I still haven't eaten it yet. If you know, you know. I did promise I would eat this. This is a full chocolate Pokeball, handmade. And inside, there's one of 5 Pokemon. That's also chocolate and completely edible. Hi, Easy Peasy. Welcome in. I'm going to say, hey to A-OK. All right, Wade. Yeah, I think he has me tabbed up because he's lurking. Wade, thank you for strolling on through. Please keep me tabbed up as well. If you don't mind, Wade, I would appreciate the tab up. Hi, 22 below 0. Hi, Chaz. Welcome in. The closest the world came to when Pokemon Go came to everyone was playing. I know, that was like early pandemic days when everybody just loved each other, right? So yeah. I haven't eaten this. I don't know if I ever will, but to be honest, I don't even really like chocolate. Don't even like chocolate, to be honest, guys. So I just bought it because it was Pokemon. Full disclosure, Rick, I see you in the queue. I'm about to bring you in, okay? So yeah, I'm kind of a fangirl when it comes to things like that. Like, if it was Pokemon, I was like, ooh, Pokemon. I'll buy things like that are chocolate that I don't even like. You know? Just for the namesake. Just because it's cute. Open your Pokemon ball. Open the Pokeball. I'm saving it for a special occasion. I don't exactly know what occasion that is. So. Snazzy! Hi, Snaz. Welcome in, girl. Happy Friday. Wow. How are you doing? I found out that I'm sensitive to chocolate, so best not to eat it. Really? You're sensitive to a lot of things, Becca. That's crazy, but chocolate, dairy as well, I think. So, there's usually dairy in chocolate. I definitely need a Pokemon lager. I actually have some Pokemon sparkling water in the fridge. So I will be consuming those because they've been sitting on my shelf for far too long. So I definitely need to drink the water. Chaz, I have been to Ripley's Aquarium. It's in Toronto. I've also been to the Vancouver Aquarium, which I liked even better than Ripley's Aquarium in Toronto. The Vancouver Stanley Park Aquarium, I believe it's called. The Stanley Park Aquarium in Vancouver was amazing. When I went, they had dolphins and they had otters. Those otters are so cute. So it was not just fish, they had other things as well. Hi, first time chatter, English only. I'm sorry, I don't speak German. I'm gonna Rizobay, okay. Thank you, Wade. Thanks for stopping by. Keep me tabbed up, please, and hopefully we see you later. All right. So, got the Pokemon waters in the fridge, but I actually have some Dragon Ball Z. This is passion fruit flavored Frieza. We've got that. We've got some Gohan white grape flavor. This, again, guys, is sparkling water. Oh, you know John Franklin. Welcome in, Andreas. And then we've got, of course, Goku. We've got some Goku action here. And that's apple flavored. So I'll be getting to these later. These are some Dragon Ball Z retro anime stuff. But I actually have the Pokemon water in the fridge, so I definitely do need to consume that. I need to drink that. Okay. I'm sorry, I don't want to listen to Backstreet Boys. Okay, cool. Who's here? Is that Snap? It is Snap. Welcome in, Snap. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, Rick is sitting in the wings. It's time to bring him on. Let me do something real quick. I don't want my Discord to come up on my VODs. Perfect. Okay. Perfect timing. Yes, yes, yes. Come. Okay, Rick, you're the first guest coming on. I'll turn the music down a little smidge. The topic tonight, guys. Your type. And why? We're going to dig deep. Real deep. What's your type? Hello, welcome in, Rick. I'm doing amazing. How are you? It is Happy Friday. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Oh shit, you can't. Hold on, sorry guys. I had that muted because the alerts echo. Bam. Sorry, Rick. It was just you and me for a moment there. Okay, you should be able to hear Rick now, loud and clear. Mic test 1 2 1 2. Yeah, they can hear you for sure. Is he loud enough? Okay, perfect. So, Rick doesn't really have any plans for the weekend. That's all he really said. Thank you, guys. Yeah. So I take it you're not going on any dates this weekend, Rick. Okay, okay. So, never? You've never been on a date, Rick? Oh my goodness. Well, it's a new year, 2025. Maybe you can make that happen. Hmm. What about if you were to find. Okay, we're about to talk about your type, right? Are you possibly attracted to another disabled person? Mm-hmm. So you have in the past. Okay, but I mean, it's possible. It's possible, right? So that's a good sign. So, okay, Rick, never been on a date, 50 years old, just mentioned it. What is your type and why? Why do you think it is? Okay. Someone that sees past the disability. That makes perfect sense. I would still say, though, Rick, if you do have cerebral palsy, which you did mention you have, it's. Can we say it's a little bit more on the mild side or like medium side? Because I've met some people with cerebral palsy; they can't even speak. Like their voice is so stuttery and jittery, and it's like very apparent. I would say your voice is. You really can't even tell. If you didn't mention it, I think most viewers wouldn't even know that you had difficulty speaking. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, but just to go back, you are attracted to people that see past the disability, which is completely understandable. But that's not really like what's your dream girl or guy or like okay, okay. So I mean, someone definitely that who looks past the disability is a plus, but that's not really like a type. You have like a type that you like, you find that you just gravitate towards. Okay. So someone that has things in common with you, right? You're into sports, wrestling. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So someone into sports, that totally makes sense. Uh, okay. Um, do you think though that just because you have a lot of likes and interests, that your partner needs to have the exact same likes and interests as you? I'm just curious to like some people think like they definitely want their partner to have common likes and interests, and they might limit themselves from finding a nice girl, a good girl, just because that she doesn't like wrestling or baseball or sports, or not all girls do, our history. To find so Rick, just what I'm getting at here is to find a girl, okay, that is a history buff into sports and wrestling might be hard to find. You might be looking for quite some time because I don't know if there's a lot of people out there like that. Mm-hmm. Definitely, I think sense of humor is important, and a lot of people have, yeah, senses. That's what a lot of people's criteria is. So high lit, high killer, high Effie. King Kamal thinks this is funny. Do you not like wrestling, Anne? I do not like wrestling. Full disclosure, chat. I'm not a wrestling fan, and I like sports, but like I'm not a fanatic with sports. I'm not a huge sports fanatic, but I will tolerate sports. You know, I will tolerate it. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. I like to go to games, like live games, but I won't necessarily watch the whole season and follow the whole season on television. But there's something nice about the energy of going to a live game. I'm a huge bandwagoner. That's what it is. I'm a bandwagoner, self-proclaimed. I'll admit it. You can call me humor or whatever you want. Yeah, okay. There you go, Wade. I like snooker. Oh, snooker. Yeah, so that's like pool, but more larger table, right? In the selfie section. Mm, nice. You have a nice smile, Rick. So you don't have. What about like physical? Does it matter? Not really for you. Yes, handsome. Wait, Gertie says you're handsome. I agree. I agree with that. And Rick, I guess maybe you're at the age now where it really doesn't matter what someone looks like on the outside because looks are fading. Looks are fading, and you only have a few decades of good looks, right? They will eventually go away, and if you pick someone just for their looks, they will dissolve after a while. Meow, Colt. So, uh, yeah. So of the beholder, absolutely. What, only a few decades of good looks? Yeah. Looks are fading. You know, Bochi? I mean, some longer than others. But if you pick a partner solely for their looks, well, what's going to happen when they're 60 and they're falling apart? Wow. I mean, your mom must look good if people confuse your mom for your sister. Colt says he's never gonna get old. Okay, he's gonna be sexy forever. Yeah. So you only have a few decades of good looks if you looked good to begin with. Ooh, there's that too. There's that too. So a gilf, yeah. So that could be a type that people are into. Colt, milfs, gilfs. Why is it though that people are into milfs? Do you think? Is it like a maternal mothering thing? You know? Are people attracted, like, are men attracted really to their mothers? Like, for that maternal instinct? Oh, we've got a little boy here. Hi, Vegas. We've got a little boy. Yeah, I know. He's been dying to come in. He finally made his way inside. Now, like wine, it ages better with time. Like a fine wine. Like life, wisdom comes through experience and years of life. Oh, definitely. And I feel like confidence grows over the years as well, chat. He's just smelled my tail. What do you think of this tail? Hi, Nibs. Welcome in, Nibs. It's the Oedipus complex. So that is is it a Greek? A Greek story. Basically, Oedipus fell in love with his mother, didn't know it was his mom, right? And after he found out that I think he slept with his mother. Did he have kids with his mother? I don't remember. But after he found out, though, he was so revolted that he could be sexually attracted to his mother that he blinded himself. He's biting it. He bit my tail. He did bite it. Aw, what the heck? It's just my tail! He probably thinks it's a toy or something. It's kind of soft and squishy. It's kind of nice, actually. So, okay, well, Rick, anything else? Are you any other comments that you would like to say before we move on to the next caller? Well, you're very welcome. Thank you for calling in. And I really hope this year, I mean, I would say don't go out looking for love because you'll never find it if you're going out to look for it, okay? Do you be confident in what you're doing, right? So go out there, make as many friends as possible. You never know where it will lead to, right? Red beer. I love all beers. Safi, welcome in, sweet Safi. Oh, I see. Sorry, did you say root beer then? I couldn't understand what you said. Root beer. I thought you said red beer for a second. My bad. My bad. You said root beer. Oh, I see. And Snap only drinks ginger beer. So there you go. Ginger beer is good for sure. I prefer Belgian beer as well. Belgian is probably my favorite country for beer. So red beer for football season, yeah, red everything. I actually like red ales though. I'm a huge fan of red ales. So, anyways, Rick, thank you so much for coming on. Yeah, anytime. And I wish you luck in 2025. Maybe this is the year for you to find a companion and someone to spend your days with. So, cheers, Rick. You as well. Bye. Well, that's Rick is always so sweet. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Cheers. What a gem. He really is a gem. He really, really is. He's 50, and I just found out he's 50 years old and never been on a date before. So I don't think he's really like dying to meet anyone, but it would be nice to find a companion, you know? Intenso. You're very true. There's some great like non-alcoholic Stella Artois, Peroni, Corona, I believe, Heineken. There's non-alcoholic Heineken, so you can still get that flavor. I know Colt drinks that sometimes as well, which I really appreciate. So, because it's like you're sharing in the experience with the person, and you don't have to drink alcohol in order to do that. You can drink a non-alcoholic beer and hang out with the guys one night or go on a date with someone. If they're ordering a beer, you can order a non-alcoholic beer and share in the experience. And I really like that. I think the non-alcoholic beers are very inclusive for everyone, regardless if you want the alcohol or not. So 50 and never been on a date? Yeah, Safi. That was Rick Bulow, 50 years old, never been on a date. I asked his type. He's into looks do not matter. He wants someone who looks past his disability and history, sports fan. So, you know, sense of humor. I'm sure there's someone out there for him. He just has to find that person. Hi, Jorif, like Jorif or Joseph. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. So, their 0% IPA has a nice appley taste to it. Ooh, I'm not really into IPAs. That's one beer I don't really like. They're a little too hoppy for me. I have had some IPAs that I dig, but I would say majority of them, not really a fan. By the way, guys, movie night. Is today movie night in Discord? I haven't been keeping track. This past month of December has been so busy with the advent calendar unboxings. Is it movie night? Are we having a movie night after stream tonight? We possibly might do one. Either one works. Oh, awesome. Okay, cool. Joseph or Jorif? Hi, Smooth Chris. So, Safi, how have you been? How have you been doing, Safi? I'm keeping my eye on my carbs. Oh, true. You can do like a 0 carb beer as well. Oh, nice. You're in Belgium as well. Intenso. Yeah, one of my mods is from Belgium. Right, Hawker. I know it's past your bedtime. I was just thinking everybody else. We could do a movie night this Friday or maybe next Friday. So, Lit, please join the Discord. !Discord. Pop into Twitch stream queue. And come on in, sweeties. If you come in the Discord, we'll have a chat. You can ask me all the questions you like. So, oh, you're watching. Oh, I thought you meant carbs. You're watching your cows. Calories. Got you, got you. Well, maybe we'll do a movie night next Friday. Doesn't seem like many people are interested. So yeah, just pop into the Twitch stream queue and I will bring on the next guest. I'm interested in knowing what all of your types are. Ripley's Aquarium? It's decent, Chaz. It's okay. I mean, yeah, it's alright. It's really cold here too, chat. Been snowing a lot. Freezing temperatures. That's January for you. Been doing a lot of sleeping. This cat's been doing a lot of hibernating. Hi, Pete. Welcome in. I'm munching on some pasta. I think it's, rigatoni? No, is this rigatoni? This is, I can't remember. No, not penne. No, no, no. What is this one called, guys? Rigatoni, I believe. If you say it like a true Italian. Rigatoni. Right? That's it, Gertie. Been hitting the scratch post, giving myself a lot of baths and sleepy time. Mm-hmm. Looks like penne? No, penne is smaller. Much thinner. This is pretty... Look at the gaping... The gape on this one. It's not penne at all. So... The gape. Cheers. Hi, first time chatter, welcome in. I immediately push the follow button. Aw, thank you for calling me queen. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm so glad that Twitch brought us together. We're doing Discord call-ins tonight. If anyone's interested, exclamation Discord, hop into the Twitch stream queue and I'll drag you up. Thanks for the follow. Guys, what's your type? Do you have one? It could be physical, it could be just qualities that someone has, but why do you think that is? Like, I take it, like, why? Rick didn't really answer the second part of the question of why that he thinks that is, but he kind of did. Like, he's into girls that share the same common interests as him. That's kind of self-explanatory. You would be interested in someone who shares the same interests as you because you like that stuff and you want commonalities to talk about. Hi, Courier 6, welcome in. So, there's that. I would, but I just took an edible. I gotta watch my mouth. Ooh, no. All the more better to call in right now, Colt. Excuse me, right? So one of the films I recommend was about a disabled girl growing up. It was difficult to watch, so I feel for anyone, like your last caller, getting a meaningful date relationship, it's definitely hard, but it's not impossible. I used to watch this show called The Undateables. It was about people in that with either physical or mental disabilities, and they enter this like dating database, and it's only for like people with physical or mental disability database, and they would be paired up and go on dates. It was pretty freaking amazing. It was so heartwarming to watch. Some of the people, if they had like pretty severe mental disabilities, they would be assigned a chaperone. They weren't allowed to go on these dates alone. You know, just because mentally maybe they weren't fully, consenting. maybe, you know, they didn't really know what was happening fully. So, um, so yeah, and it was really, really cute to see that. So there's actually someone for everyone out there. You just have to find them. And it's, I will admit though, I'm not going to just be, I'm not capping with you. Like, it's going to be more difficult for someone with physical or a mental disability, right? A little more difficult, probably. So call in, guys. Call in. I can't really have a conversation with everyone about what they look for, but if you call in, we can have a great Discord call. So it's no video, just voice. You just need a mic. And we can talk about it when you call in. I have a wide range of, right. That's crazy, Wade. You mentioned earlier 70 is the oldest. Mm-hmm. Do they really, Blanco? Apparently I heard people in old age homes also are at it like rabbits. Has anyone else heard this? There's a lot of fucking that goes on in an old age home, apparently. And I mean, you can't get pregnant at that point. So, who cares? I'd date EDM Demon. EDM has come on some great dates as well. I would date him as well, Wade. Rawr. Those traps. Tempting. I've heard that, yeah, about an old age home. All right, we have another caller in the queue. This could get interesting, Colt. This could get very interesting. Hi, Error. Welcome in. So, cheers. Thank you, Intenso. Is that fact, Blanco? 280%. Okay. Becca, have you seen some philandering happening? All right, Snap sounds good. So adventurous? Oh yeah. What do they have to lose at that point? All right, guys, we have another guest coming on. Please, everyone, welcome in Colt. Welcome in. Hello. How are you, Colt? Happy Friday. It's going well. How are you? It's Friday. It's legal. It's Canada, so it's fully legal. You're not breaking any laws over here. Mm-hmm. We gotta fight for our right to party. Beastie Boys, let's go. Mm-hmm. Exactly. I know I'm dating myself here. I'm dating myself. Yeah. So, Colt, I would love to know. Thank you for the follow. Another fellow Beastie Boy fan, maybe? Perchance? uh, so, Colt, what's your type? And why? The real question is why. Have you ever really thought about the why? Really? Ah, cool. I kind of understand what you're saying though in a way because it's like if you are satisfied with the way that you look, um then it doesn't really matter really. That's like I kind of understand. You're just confident. Arrogant, I wouldn't say that, but maybe just confident. And so cuz okay, so then Colt, would you say that maybe sometimes people are looking to date a very good-looking partner to help boost their self-confidence? Yes. Okay. I would agree with that. hmm What was the how many milligrams? Mm. Mm. That's okay. By the way, Shy Town, welcome in Shy. So, hmm right. Oh yes. Sharing a love over food and just biting and just savoring and enjoying food together is it's a great time. It's almost orgasmic. Let's be honest. When you eat some amazing food, you're just like, it's wonderful. right. Okay. Can't go wrong. $1.50 for that combo. Okay, but Cole, maybe okay, maybe you don't have a quote unquote type per se. Do you have a type that you definitely don't like? There's gotta be like, what do you maybe just doesn't do it for you, and it's no offense to anybody. But maybe, and I'm just throwing it out there. Maybe you maybe you don't really like girls with tattoos. I'm just pulling things out of the thin air right now. There's got to be something that maybe just you're not a huge fan of. What are you not a fan of? You have anything like that, or does it really vary person to person? Like you're not really a fan of tattoos, but if that one girl comes along and she rocks those tattoos so well, that sleeve is just sleeving, then you know, y- right, right. hmm Hmm. When it comes to food, some people are creatures of habit. They like just to eat the same things. They might be adventurous. Right. Right. Yeah, some people are just not adventurous when it comes to food. They might be adventurous in other things, though. They might go jump out of and do skydiving, bungee jumping, but they're not adventurous when it comes to food. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, it's like they only want to do what they want to do. And it doesn't really matter. Like, they're not adventurous to do what other people want. It's selfish, really. Because I do feel like if you're with the right company, chat, and you can probably agree, have you ever done something you're not even really a fan of it? Maybe it's, I don't know, playing pool, and you don't even like to play pool, but since you're doing it, since you're with that company and you want to, they make it fun for you. It's a good time in any aspect. Doesn't matter what you're doing. It's really the company that you keep, you know? So there's that. Hmm. Hmm. Ah. Is it the e-dart one where it's like it's not real darts, it's like okay. Right, and you just can't compete with that. So it's like, yeah. Right. Life is too short. Appreciate it while you can for sure. Um Darts is this Luke. I don't know this. I don't know. This guy fucks. Yeah, he does, error. Yes, he does. In a good way. In a good way. In a good way. um. Hmm. We all have different interests. Some of us are introverted and extroverted. Some may be a mix of both. I want to play pool. I used to be good. I'm not good at it at all, but sometimes when I go to play pool with people, they're a great teacher. And I end up having a great time because they tell me exactly like where to shoot. You know, they're like, hit the ball right here. They're better at mathing than I am or something because it's just a lot of math that you're doing when you play pool. And I hit it, and sure enough, and it's great, you know, beginner's luck. But I can't say that I'm ever the one to say, oh, yeah, I have a great date idea. Let's go play a game of pool tonight. No, definitely not. Axe throwing, though. Colt, have you ever gone axe throwing? It's really fun, actually. That's actually fun. It doesn't really like there is a target. It's kind of like darts, Colt. But I don't feel like my partner is any better than I am with it. It's a lot of luck. Hmm. That's true. Well, there's two ways to throw: one-handed or two-handed, right? So that can really make a difference. Hmm. Oh, I see. Hi, Corpus. Ah, welcome in, Corpus. And oh no, wait! The one close by is closing? I haven't even been to it. That sucks. That really sucks. So, hi, Scotty. Welcome in. So, mhm. Right. Because it makes, I guess, the activity more fun when you're playing with someone who cares and wants to win, right? Does that make winning more fun for you? Oh, that's what a competitive person would say for sure. I'm doing well. Welcome in. How are you? So, yeah, for sure, sure. So, uh-huh. Sometimes isn't it just sometimes luck as well? If you're both really good at something, sometimes it's just the luck of the game, right? But it does make it more fun, I think, winning. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. But isn't that all just relative as well? Like, I'm sure they're equally delicious, but just some it's personal preference. Yeah, extra creamy. Cole, don't tell us. Don't tell us what your secret ingredients are. Hmm. I used to I know someone like an Italian lady. Her secret ingredient in the lasagna is to put egg in it. So there's like little pieces of egg in it. But I'm not a fan. But that's her like signature recipe. This little old Italian nonna been like been making lasagnas for like 70 years. And that's her thing. Egg goes to anything. I mean, can't really say I love it in a lasagna. Mm-hmm. Darth, meow. Welcome in, welcome in. Nice to see you, Darth. Sometimes I feel like if you love the person and game enough, you'll lose so you can keep playing and they also get better at something you love. See, Wade, that's so sweet. You sacrifice the game, you sacrifice the love of the game. Cheers, Maple. Thank you, Snap. Guys, we got a hype train. And Error, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you. And also Darth. Darth Mufasa started this hype train off. Let's go. Let's go. But Wade, that's just the selfless giver of a person that you are. See, it doesn't really matter. If you're really good at something, just keep messing up and have the other person teach them, you know? How to get better. Mm, actually, kind of is. Kind of is. Okay. When I was a kid, I used to play chess with my dad. My dad taught me how to play chess, but he never would let me win. And I was young, very young. And so whenever I would lose, I would throw a big temper tantrum. But he made a point of never letting me win, though, because he said to me, when you win, it's going to feel that much better because you'll know you actually did it. It wasn't fake. Like, you actually, won. Right. So I think I beat him like maybe once, but that was it. Now, if he would have lost a couple times, the game might have been a little more fun. It was really challenging just trying to knowing you're going to be playing and losing every single time. So wait, I kind of understand, cuz it was stressful knowing I'm probably going to lose. I only won I think once or twice. So, don't get me wrong, that dub was the best feeling in the whole wide world. Shy. Slay your enemies, show no mercy, and relish the laminations of the woman you defeated. Gamer enemies. Yeah, okay. Sorry, lamentation. He did. So, Blanco, by the way, get back in there. I'm going to bring you in next, okay, Blanco? So he taught you so much by not letting you win. Well, yeah, because you know what? As a little girl, think about it. Don't get what you want when you're like a 6-year-old, 7-year-old little girl. Teaching your little girl that, if you just throw a temper tantrum, you will get what you want. That's not, I think, the right thing to teach a young child, right? Like, learn that you need to actually work for it and get good. And eventually, hopefully you will surpass and eventually win. I mean, it's only a matter of time. First time chatter, hello, welcome in. Pokemob. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. See? Right? Mario Kart? Good for her. Good girl. See? And it must be such an amazing feeling. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome in, Flair. Nice to see you, Flair. And Chaz, if you want to talk about what your type is or something like that, please call in to the Discord, Chaz, and we can talk about all of your questions and your type and why you think that is and all of that good stuff, Chaz. So how are you, Flair? Happy Friday. And then just keeps you interested, keeps you wanting to try. I have friends within darts that only keep playing because I wouldn't throw the game. Exactly. But I'd keep it close and interesting. Yeah, if you're that talented, you can keep it close, which is even more interesting, right? Right. Even if you can. Right. Wandin! Welcome in, Wandin. Thank you, Wandin. Best outfit. Yeah. Conan. Absolutely. Go ahead. So I'm doing cosplay every Friday now, Colt. They're back on the menu. We put them on hold for December advent calendar unboxing streams. Really, it was just a lot of Christmas, a lot of advent calendars in December. But I started wearing cosplay in October around Halloween. And then it was really fun and we all had a good time and chat loved it and I loved it. And I was like, why don't I just keep doing cosplay maybe one day a week? So that's what we're doing. so we're doing cosplay. But now I was like, let's think that these Discord call-ins are kind of interesting and well. And so, why don't we just mix the two, cosplay with Discord call-ins on Fridays? Why not? And then just pick a topic that has something to do with, well, this cosplay. Yeah, so I ordered a bunch of costumes, Colt, back in November, and then Canada Post went on strike for a month. They finally started trickling in like last week, so I'm glad. And I have about 6 new costumes that came in. So this is the first day that I'm wearing this this cougar costume with a lovely tail and everything. So we've got a little cougar cosplay, but so that's what every Friday. I just think it's fun, and I have a lot of costumes to wear now. I've received about 6 new ones to rock. So Shrek next, damn it. Oh, I don't have a Shrek cosplay. I'll have to get. What about Fiona? It could be Fiona. Good night, Rick. Thank you for joining. You should try. Definitely shy. Definitely high gaming. It's a cougar, but it's pretty well. At least that's what it says. Cougar. So. Complete with a tail and everything. Error, thank you for the bits. First time chatter, welcome in, Diaz. All right, and meow. So yeah, that's why I'm wearing some cosplay. It's Friday, and we're starting the cosplays up again every Friday. So hope you guys enjoy Cosplay Fridays. It'll be a new costume every week. Colt, I want to thank you so much for coming on and sharing some of your thoughts. Ah, I mean, I feel like it's less daunting if you don't have to come on camera. It's just your voice, right? So it's like, yeah. So no, so right. So Colt, thank you for coming on. We'll see you in the chat. Always a pleasure. Yes, always a pleasure having you on, Colt. You too. All right. I might need to get you the Sailor Moon cosplay. That's still on the wish list, Chaz. Sailor Moon cosplay. So, guys, exclamation wish list. And I have some costumes on the wish list if any of those costumes tickle your fancy. So. Anyway. Okay. Thank you, Saturn. And Discord Collins, we have our next guest coming on. 3rd guest of the night. This is your song? Yeah, same. Heartbreaks and promises. Show me love, Robin. Woo! I've had more than my share. This song is a banger. Certified. Listen, if you guys know what this song is, then you're a fucking banger. Okay? All right. Let's bring our next guest on. We're having too much fun with this, I tell you. Greetings and welcome, Blanco. Not much. Happy Friday. Thanks for calling in, Blanco. I'm doing okay. I'm doing good. I haven't streamed since Tuesday. I've missed you guys. So it's kind of nice to take a couple days off just to, you know, hit the reset button. Yeah, December was daily streams. So January is just hit the reset. That's what it is. So Oh, the more and the better. So the more and the better. Well, Flare, I can only give you so much. There you go. How's that? Is that better for Blanco? That sounds better. Thank you, Saturn. Yoga pants. Posterior. Yeah. A big booty. Okay. What my question to you is, Blanco, tastefully answering it, but like, is it sheer size that matters, or are we talking shape as well? Okay, because some people just be sheer size, and this shape doesn't even. Easily winded. So you're not a cheetah. You don't need to be fast and go for that kill. Easily winded. Oh my god, that's funny. Oh my god. That's not necessarily true. That's a stereotype. That's a... But yeah, true. Good point. It's your type. For sure, your type. I mean, I'm sure. So, but what you're so. Wait, but you really like that. It's not like you're settling, Blanco. It's not like you're set because. Okay. Yeah. So is it like exotic? Long. Alright, you like long. Yeah. I feel like most guys like long hair. Whether or not they admit it or not, I think most guys like long hair. Yeah. Well, I mean, that could be what some guys like. Is knowing that they can just toss them around easily. Mm-hmm. I see. You're scared you're gonna break them if they're too small. Okay. Curly hair or straight hair? No way! I would say most guys like straight hair. Yeah. Yeah, so Darth likes curly as well. Interesting. Hmm. Error. So okay, do you have a question? This might like if I ask you any questions that are too much, you can always tell me. And this is too much. No, but it might be personal. So that's why I don't think I'm it's just it might be too personal. But like so when you say you like exotic women, right? did you grow up your all of your family members, your mom, your siblings, everything, like if you have any female siblings, do they have dark hair or light hair? Are you going for the opposite of what you're used to? Or mhm. 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 Right. Okay. Okay, so it really doesn't have to do with your upbringing per se. It's not like you were raised with a bunch of like blonde haired siblings and your mom was light haired and okay, okay. So it's just that exotic, which I understand. There's so many guys and girls out there that are into exotics, whether it be darker skin, Asian, black, whatever. Like, you know, just if it's different, it's exotic. Never, you know? Right, right. Hmm. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to ask too. By the way, hi Crash, hi Varn, and hi Snooze. Welcome in, welcome in. And Jägermeister, hello, hello. So, my question is, so at what point is it too much? Like, at what point do you worry more about personality than looks? Like, do you maybe have any stories about going out with like a beautiful woman and then it's just like you're like, this can't work. Contemplating choking this person out. Thanks for the follow, Mercury. But it's true. It's like if you are like fantasizing stabbing yourself in the eye because this person is just driving you insane, right? Ooh. So you want to dominate. Okay. You want more of a submissive type. Sometimes bigger women, which you like, might be a little bit more feisty. You know, a little. Go for it. And you're like, oh, I'm just a piece of meat. That's all. Just a piece of meat. High atomic. Yeah. Uh, some guys love that though. That's so interesting because some guys literally want to be told what to do, dominated in the bedroom. Maybe, I don't know. Let me. Yeah. Right. So, I mean, to each his own, as long as we're all having a good time. But keep in mind, so like as you mentioned earlier, Blanco, sometimes you like bigger women because they're not into the diamonds. They're happy with donuts, is what you've mentioned, which I know is just kind of a joke. But I know you're joking. But what I'm saying is, not all bigger women are. Some are. There's some big bitches as well out there. You don't necessarily have to be nice just because you're a bigger woman, right? Right. Yeah, I would agree with that, especially if you want to be happy. Modi! Hello, Modi. Hmm. That's actually great advice. A lot of the time, guys will also, first dates, they'll bring a woman out. Modi, I see you there. Hang tight, Modi. You're next, okay? I promise. A lot of the time, guys will try to woo women by bringing them out on a date at that is like far out of their league. They're bringing them out for that $500 steak dinner, but that's unattainable. You might be able to do that for the first date or two. Eventually, you can't afford to keep that up. So don't set the goal so high. Don't be, because then you see there will be that crash, that bubble will burst eventually. And then she'll be like, "Oh, well, what the heck? We used to go out for all of these great dinners and stuff." I She will start to get a different you know, thought of you and like what you're all about. And really that was you were just trying to impress her. But it's not like you can't keep it up, right? Once a year, whatever. Yeah, for a special occasion, but right, right. Underworld, thank you for the bits. Shake your tail, Feather. Thank you, Underworld. I appreciate that. Thanks for the bits. Happy Friday to you, Underworld. But yes, you're right. Don't try to, be something you're not. Because right. Exactly. Just try to maybe go for someone on your level. Now that's so hard to say because I feel like there's a lot of people out there that they don't want to go for someone on their level. And do you think that social media, now this is getting a little deep, Blanco, but do you think that like social media and all of these different platforms where you're seeing beautiful women all the time, it's like maybe you don't, maybe you think that, yeah, Right. The list. That's what I'm saying. And I'm just trying to be realistic here. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings or anything like that, you know? Hi, EDM. Welcome in. Welcome in. But. Mhm. Be happy. I shouldn't even say it's settling because it's not. It's just being realistic. Realistic, yes. Right. Yeah, someone said that earlier. Oh, Sunk Wage, I'm a 10 when on social media, and so are so many other girls. It's not real. It's not really, you show with all these filters and everything, Photoshop, and it's not really how they look. Mhm. That's what social media is. No one puts up their shitty days, right? No one when they're dressed in their bummy clothing and they have they have breakout on their face and their hair's all grown out. They need to, you know, right? Right. Yeah, very true. And if you tune in long enough, someone's true colors will shine through. You really can't pretend to be something you're not for a long period of time. Maybe, once or twice, but eventually if you're watching the same person for years, probably that really is that person, or at least a part of that person. It's pretty authentic because you can't really hide, who you really are after so long. Diaz, that's such a nice compliment. Thank you so much for that sweet, sweet compliment. EDM, you are next. We lost Modi, but we'll get him back. We'll get him back. Thanks for calling in, Blanco. Mm-hmm. Amen to that. Yeah. That's what I wanted to say to the first caller. Take care, Blanco. Thank you for calling in. I appreciate you. It was great. Thanks. That's what I wanted to say to the first caller, Rick Bulow, who's 50 years old, never been on a date. He has a disability. I asked him, okay, what are you looking for in a woman? It had nothing to do with looks, which is great. But he also wants a woman who's a history buff, who has the same likes that he does, like sports and wrestling. And how are you going to find a woman who's into wrestling and sports and history? Do you know how rare that is? And who would like somebody who has a physical disability? Like that you're really limiting yourself there. And what I wanted to mention to everybody is just because you don't share the same likes doesn't mean you're not compatible, okay? You can still be compatible even if you don't share all of the same likes. Now, I'm not saying for you to be completely yin and yang, like polar opposites, but you don't have to like and that's the thing. What I find a lot of people are like, I want to find, how many times have I heard this on Twitch before, chat? And you've probably heard it too, okay? There's a lid to every jar. That's a great analogy, a great way of putting it. But listen, there's so many people on Twitch that are like, I want to find a gamer girl, okay, who's into anime, who likes cosplay. Joer! Thank you so much for 17 months, Joer. Okay. Sports. That's my life. That's your price. Joer, thank you so much for 17 months. I appreciate you, Joer. And I have Mr. Vegas sitting right here. He's off, you don't see him, but he's here in the room with me. Pause. Meow. Okay, so, opposites sometimes do attract, Blanco, yes. And so imagine though, there's a lot of guys, and no wonder you haven't found anyone, because you're looking for somebody with this long list of, I want the girl to be a 10, but she has to be a gamer girl, she has to like anime, she has to like sports, she has to like wrestling, just be a history buff, she has to do this, she has to do that, and it's like, what if I was like, oh, I need to find a guy who's a 10, but he has to like, doing self-care, he has to like cooking, he has to like drinking fancy imported beers, he has to like I don't know, getting pedicures, he has to like everything that I like. No, like there's no way you're ever gonna find that. It'd be like you'd be searching till you're old and gray, literally. So sometimes you just have to be like, and trust me, I've met some amazing guys in the past that we're not, they're totally into sports or they're totally into something, and that's okay. That's totally fine. We're still very compatible and it works, even though we don't share all common interests. So some people just need to learn to give up and accept that statistically not everybody is going to find a partner. Atomic, no, I think you could. I think you can, but I'm saying mentally, you have, if okay, for me to say lower your standards, it's never going to work. If you think you're settling, it'll never work. But mentally in your head, you have to lower your standards in your head to be accepting of it. Because if you're just lowering your standards, but you think you deserve better, then you're settling, and that would never work. Does that make sense? But in your mind, you literally have to be like, no, like, be accepting of, maybe not everyone's going to be perfect, but you're not perfect. Two imperfect people can actually be perfect for one another. So, anyways, but I like to be positive. It's a cliche, I know. I like that you're positive, Diaz. Okay. Do you believe in a soulmate? Not really. To be honest, Sunkwage, no. I think there's a lot of people that are perfect for you out there. It's not just one person. No. I think there's a lot. And I think people change. I think your partner should grow with you because you actually do change. Every 7 years, every cell in your body changes. So if you're planning, you can totally change the way you are every decade. So you have to find a partner that grows with you and changes with you. Right? So hello, welcome in. Ash, long time no see. Literally, I think that's the secret. The settling versus not seeing it as settling. Yes, Mercury. Yes, that's what I think as well. Thanks, Anne. Here you go. You're welcome, Chaz. Think about it. I think you should. Okay, we have our next caller. Hi, Lyric Skills. Welcome in, welcome in. I am nowhere near the same guy that I used to be when I was in my 20s. Exactly. Almost like a whole nother person. Mm-hmm. I understand what you're saying, Anne, but there is not an even distribution of people. That's mainly in, no offense to anyone, but that's mainly in the East, where it is prized to have boys in the family because they don't have social security, they don't have a retirement. They're if you're not a male, you can't own land, and usually it's just been tradition for the males to take over and take care of elderly aging parents when they're at retirement age. So there's a huge distribution of too many males to females in the East, but that doesn't really happen here, Atomic. So don't worry about that, okay? But yeah, that's actually a huge problem in India and in China, where the ratio of male to women, it's statistically, as a male, it will be damn near impossible for every male to find a girl because, or every male to find a female because literally there's just, all the females have been aborted or, yeah. So anyways, okay. I've told you that before, Atomic, though. It's definitely more pronounced in some places. Here, Atomic, it's pretty even, a 1-to-1. Male to female. So don't worry. If in North America, you're good. Okay, let's bring on our next guest. Hi, John Deeds. Welcome in, welcome in. We have the one, the only. I wonder if my voice can compare to his deep, sultry voice with this amazing Shure SM7DB mic. Let's bring in the one, the only, EDM Demon. Hello, hello. My New Year was okay, EDM. I'm just gonna make sure. Chat, is he quiet? Should he turn up his volume a little bit? I just want to make sure we can hear Mr. Demon loud and clear. He's quiet. Just a little bit. That's much better. Thank you. He's a little quiet. Yeah. I think it's better now. So EDM, I had an amazing New Year's. I hope you did as well, EDM. But it's lovely, to be talking to you in 2025. Mm-hmm. It really has. How time flies when you're having fun. Mm-hmm. And Wade as well, Gertie7. He said he would date you. He was here earlier. He actually mentioned you and said that he would date you. He just said that today. I know. I love the bromance happening. I love it. So. Mm-hmm. Yes. And so that's the real thing, Atomic, is the why, right? Because it's like, have you ever thought of why you are attracted to that particular type, right? So now I want to get a little deeper with it. So let's start off with, do you have a type? Physical or personality traits? Okay. So you've... Do you like the daddy issues? There's, you know what? Always a little bit of the truth, even in a joke, right? Mm-hmm. I knew that. I knew that, EDM. A little, a little. I'm not a dog. No, I need that. Not just bones, skin and bones. Ah. I think stereotypes are bullshit. I would say too, EDM, knowing you for this past year, is you are not that stereotypical type. You are kind of nerdy. Okay, you're into anime. You're a big gamer. You know, like, so like you're not. You're not. Don't believe in stereotypes. Stereotypes just keep you in a little box. So what you're saying, EDM, is get out of that box. If you've never dated someone out of your race, you know you're missing a whole nother sector, a whole of opportunity, really. Right. I've been with a little bit of everyone. Someone mentioned earlier, Error said EDM is in the Navy. We already know what his type is. So, Error, coming from Canada, I don't really know about like the American U.S. Navy. Do they have a type? How is that even possible, Error? Oh, yeah, I didn't know that. Oh, that was the joke. Oh shit! Because it's all men on the boat. Brew! Oh my gosh, Brew, thank you so much for 6 months. Brew Crew, let's go. That's my life. The feeling. Missouri. Missouri. Yeah, he lives in Missouri. Chaz. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. Actually, I find there's a lot of or big cities, metropolitan cities. Yeah, and but on the coast as well, definitely. Depends, like, for example, Japanese. Depends which type of Asian you're looking for, but like Japanese, you'll find a lot on the coast because they eat a lot of seafood, right? So they want to be close to the coast where they can eat a lot of seafood. Kansas City. The KC Chiefs. He loves his Chiefs. Now I forget what side of Missouri you live on, Chaz. You told me before. There's like two sides to Missouri or something. I don't remember, but I know you live on one side. There's two sides to it. Fresh seafood, fresh fish flair. But if you're into hot white girls, you can come to Toronto and eat elephant ears. mm. I didn't know there was a plant. I think there's a food called like an elephant ear. It's like this like flat dough thing with icing sugar, something like that. It's fair fun food. Yes, it's fair food, I believe. Yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We have a lot of elephant ears here in Toronto. Ah, that's a good question. You know, I've really dated, like, we're just mentioning it now, so it's perfect timing. I've dated so many different races. Coming from Toronto, it's an extremely multicultural city, one of the most multicultural cities in the world. I think we have the most, like 60% of our residents are immigrants or something like that. Like it's extremely high for immigrants. So, anyways, so it varies person to person. I've dated some Asian guys that were great. I've dated some Asian guys that were assholes. I've dated some white guys that were great. I've dated some white guys that were, you know, assholes. It all depends, you know? So, um, okay. So I'm pretty easygoing when it comes to stuff like that, but I will say they have to be taller than me, and I'm a shorty. Okay. I don't really like skinny guys. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Okay. I like a guy who can easily pick me up for reasons that I might not want to explain here on Twitch. Okay? Someone that has a lot of stamina that can easily bench me many times. You know? Bench me many times. Dad bod, honestly, that doesn't matter, Darth, as long as it's not a dad bod to the extent where it's like not unhygienic. Do you feel me with that, chat? Like if you have got a dad bod, or if you're a little bit, if you've let yourself go to the point where it's unhygienic, I don't fuck with that. Okay. That's gross. That's gross at that point. But a smelly dad bod's no good. No good. No. That's gross. You know what I mean? If you chat, this might get a little, I might get a little real on a Friday night. I don't know. But like if you have belly button smell, stink, if you can't keep your if you can't keep your belly button clean, that's where I draw the line. That's where we have a problem, chat. Okay? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Okay. Ew. Yeah. Ew. Indeed. Okay. Yeah. If fleas can go swimming and look at that like in an Olympic style swimming pool, we got a problem. Okay. Then it's too much. But yeah, definitely. Yeah, someone bigger than me, someone that's stronger than me, someone that can. Who was it? It was my last guest. What's his name? Blanco. Like Blanco was saying, he likes a girl that's a little bit bigger because he thinks the small ones he might break them. You know. I personally like the big guys because I like to be thrown around. Throw me around. Throw me around, but also be gentle. You know, be gentle. Be gentle, but throw me around. You know, there's a time and there's a place for everything. Hi, Wolf Shadow, welcome in. Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. Ah, yeah, yeah. Right. I feel you with that. So no, Zelwood, welcome in. Not that they have to be a psychic mind reader because nobody is, but someone who's also who can just read the room, read the vibes, and be like, okay, this person is maybe not feeling good. You know, they're not in the best state of mind right now. Give them some space. You know, they will come around when they are good and ready. Don't back them into a corner. I've learned, don't ever back me into a corner when I'm in a bad mood. Let me walk away from the situation to decompress. Okay, it's never good if I'm heated to try to fight with me when I'm heated because it's never going to turn out well. Facts, guys. It's let me walk away. Let me go to my room. Let me lie down. Let me relax. Come to me in a couple hours when I'm more, even keel. I think when people are both not heated, if then definitely open communication should be happening. Okay. When people are both not mad, like I think in a relationship, open communication is key, but just do it when you're both in the right state of mind, not when one person's all upset, you know? Mm-hmm. Are they insinuating or implying something? Mm-hmm. Well, sometimes people want to hear it, but they're not really going to act on it. Don't get upset if someone doesn't act on your advice, because at the end of the day, it's their life, it's their decisions. I understand what you're saying. If they do that time and time again, though, EDM, I can understand it to be like, why am I wasting my breath? But sometimes they just want to hear multiple sides so that they can help to determine what's right for them. Gundam, welcome in, Gundam. I hope you're well. I hope you're safe, Gundam. I hope you're safe. By the way, I want to just shout out everybody in Los Angeles, and I hope everybody's safe, and I hope the fires get put out quickly. Hi, Kicks, welcome in. So, um, but yeah, I understand what you're saying, EDM, about like, uh, sometimes people read into things too much. They just want someone to talk to, maybe to take their mind off of a situation. Doesn't really matter what you talk about. It's just they want to talk to you. Um, and then sometimes other time people are bringing something up to specifically plant the seed and want to talk to you and want you to address something, and they want you to read in between the lines. So that is very challenging. EDM, yeah, that you kind of have to really know that person really, really well to figure out what they're all about, what they really mean. You're good? I'm glad you're good, EDM. I mean, I'm glad you're good, Gundam. So, Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they just gotta let them live their life. Snazzy, this is the one, the only EDM demon. Oh, Mr. Chubby. All right. So, sorry, I had to let my dog out. He was whining. Her tail was hard when she walked away. Was it? No, it's okay. It's doing what it does, you know? Doing what it does. Okay. So, oh, it's exclamation IG first time chatter. IG. There you go. Alright. It's a whole outfit. Yes, Gundam, it's Friday night cosplays on Friday. Cheers, error. And I am a cougar. Yes, EDM. Yes. Mm-hmm. Or you're planting the seed too, because it might be no right now, but not no forever. So then you plant the seed, you let that person know that you're interested. Maybe they might be like, not right now. But then they know you're at least interested. And it plants the seed for the future just in case. Good advice, EDM. Amazing advice. Thank you for coming on. Are you streaming tonight? Oh, really? Okay, sounds good. As if you're not already following EDM, go drop him a follow. S'il vous plaît. He's a wonderful human being and a VIP in the channel. So, okay. All right, sounds good. I appreciate that, EDM. So, thank you for coming on, and we'll see you in the chat. Have a good night, EDM. All right, that was the one, the only EDM. He's wonderful. It's gonna be May. Okay. Some great points, some fair points. I'm really enjoying the callers' ideas today. Really, it's very educational. Okay, we have another guest. I lost Modi, but hopefully he'll come back later. Oh. Thank you, Mr. Cairo. Welcome in. Hello, Cosmic Kino. Guys, if I didn't say hello to you, I apologize. I've been busy in these Discord calls. So, hi, hello to everybody in the chat. Happy Cosplay Friday. If you're interested in talking about... Thanks for the follow. If you're interested in talking about what your type is and why, any... Are you into furries? Are you into cougars? Are you into exotic dark hair? Are you into pogs? Are you into, what are you into? And why have you ever thought of it? Okay. I like pumas. All right. Let's bring in our next guest, the one, the only Atomic. Don't ask me how I know that, Gundam. Welcome in, Atomic. Oh, I can't hear you, Atomic. The music sounds better with you. Hello, hello. Can hear you now. Yes, yes, yes. Hi, JPEX. Sapiosexuals? So I know Atomic actually is a sapiosexual, so it's funny you say that, JPEX. Because Atomic is not physically attracted to... Well, he is physically attracted. That's a fucking lie, Atomic, if you tell me you're not physically attracted to women. Or like a certain type of women. I know you like thick thighs. I already know you like redheads and thick thighs. I already know your type, Atomic. But that would mean nothing if you didn't have physical, if you weren't attracted to the mind as well. You're a sapiosexual. Right. Well, what's new with that? a sapiosexual, Mr. Cairo. Hi, Booty Bandit. They do save lives. A sapiosexual is like you're attracted to like smart people or like the mind, you know? The mind, I guess. Is that the definition, guys? Sapiosexual is you are attracted to intelligence. Yeah. Right. Open-minded. Someone adventurous. Someone that you can just jump into a sprinter van or a bus and go. And just go. I know you're a minimalist too. I know you too well are already Atomic, that's the thing. But what are you going to tell the chat? what are you going to tell the chat? You said you're going to be a bit of a Debbie Downer. There is! There is! You... Mm-hmm. No, nope, 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 nope. You, there might not be a soulmate out there for everyone. Okay? I don't really believe in soulmates. But you have to be compatible. You have to bend a little bit. You have to compromise to make yourself a fit for someone else. Does that make sense? You have to bend a little bit. Yeah. It is okay, especially if you are like, okay, like if you're just telling yourself it's okay to be alone. No, but if you really do believe it, if you're feeling independent, if I went through this phase a long time ago where I dated people, I felt like I needed to have a partner to feel complete. I'm sure a lot of people in chat have had that feeling before. It's like you needed to be dating someone to feel like you were complete as a person. But then I ended up being single for many years, and it was almost a liberating feeling. Where then I was like, I don't need anyone to complete me. Actually, I don't want to be with anyone. And then eventually that phase passed as well. And then I started to get lonely. Like, oh, I had someone to go to the park with and walk around. I wish I had someone to go to the movies with. I wish I had someone to share these memories with and these experiences with. I think that's where you're kind of at right now, Atomic. But you don't need anyone to complete you. But you also have to be open-minded that, yeah, there might not be a perfect soulmate out there. You have to make yourself compatible to be with that particular person. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I mean, you just have to find somebody that actually likes that type of clinginess. That's all. There's people out there that they might be like, that's some people are like, that's smothering. I'm going to be honest. I would say I don't like the clinginess. I need to be able to be my own person, especially for the long haul. You can handle the clinginess for like the first, I don't know, 6 months to the first year when it's in the honeymoon phase. Yeah, you never want to leave that person's side. I'm sure people have experienced that honeymoon phase. Okay? But eventually if you're thinking of having a long-term relationship for the long haul, yeah, love bombers, you need to also give that person space so that they can still be their own person. Does that make sense? Yeah. Um Not giving me my space to have my own life. Just because you're in a relationship with someone doesn't mean that's your whole life. You should still be able to have a life outside of that relationship. Does that make sense? And for me, I don't really I don't like jealous guys. I used to think that if a guy was super jealous, he really liked, because okay, jealous guys will be like, "Oh, it's because I really like you." You know, everyone says that. Oh, I don't want you to go anywhere. I don't want this to happen because I really like you, and they're scared of losing you. That's just, I feel like jealousy comes with low self confidence. If you're truly a self confident person and you know that person's not going anywhere, you don't have to be jealous. And it smothers. When someone's really jealous, it's a very smothering feeling for the other person. And so it doesn't last long because they literally just are so jealous and so scared and just want to
keep you in a little box that they don't let you out and you can't breathe and it just it has to end. It just yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. I think you get infatuated maybe in the beginning like a lot of people do, right? And so at that point, you're just very infatuated and you just need someone to that's equally infatuated back. You can just go be an infatuated mess together. And then after that honeymoon phase is over, the smoke sort of clears, you will be like, okay, now what? How do we make a life together, you know, and then start achieving goals and all of those things. So, right. Yeah, some people are more like touchy feely and really like need a lot of attention than others, right? Some people would feel like they're being smothered. So, it's all personal preference. It really is. Do some people enjoy jealousy in the way that makes them feel wanted? I don't mean overboard. So that's what I want to ask someone like Atomic who really does would you do you appreciate it when the woman is very equally you know, do you how do you feel about jealous people, Atomic? Okay. Okay. Right. So no jealousy, but you do you want someone equally as attentive as you would be? Or do you are you confident? Are you okay being the one who's more touchy feely, more attentive? And that's okay to be that way because sometimes opposites attract. Sometimes there's that one person who's constantly initiating, constantly doing all of that, and the other person's a bit just like aloof. And that those relationships work too. Two people don't have to equally be as like attentive, right? Right. Right. No, definitely open communication is key. Tell the person what you like and what you don't like. Otherwise, how are they going to know how to improve? Steve says don't change. Yeah. Change is inevitable. Mm-hmm. Growing is different from change. Yeah, that's true. But maybe compromise. Compromise might be different than growing and change. You have to be able to compromise in a relationship. So, bring out the gimp. All I'm reminded of is Pulp Fiction and Bruce Willis. Anyway, hi. That was oddly specific, Atomic. Ah, well, yeah. All right. Well, Atomic, thank you for coming on. I don't want to. I hate to have you go, but I have a couple people in the queue. So, thank you, Atomic, and we'll see you in the chat. Thanks for coming on and giving your opinion. I think a lot of people in the chat have similar opinions too, so don't ever feel like you have a strange one-off opinion. I can guarantee there's probably other people who are thinking the exact same thing. All right. Thank you, Atomic, and we'll see you in the chat. Yeah. All right. I'm going to bring on Modi first, just because he was here earlier and he's been waiting. So we'll bring on Modi first, okay? He might be live right now. I don't even know. Greetings and welcome. Hi, Modi. How are you? No, no camera. No cam. No cam. Why? Are you live right now, though? Oh, nice. Oh, okay. Well, good to know. Good to know. So, how are you, Modi? Happy 2025. Awooga! I know. Listen, your dreams are coming true in 20. Let's make reality. Let's make all the dreams reality in 2025. It's amazing. God, TMI, Modi, but it's okay. I've got the sexual themes tag on, so you can say that type of stuff. Bullshit. You would drink that, and you would put that in your tea and your coffee and drink that for the morning. It was great. It was busy, so busy. I was live every single day in December. So yeah, I've just been chilling out in January. But yeah, I've yeah, it's kind of a tradition here. So there was wine, there was beer, there was cheese, there was I had 8 different calendars this year. So mhm. Oh, wooga. Aww. Really? Well, cheers to that. Modi, what are you drinking? Cheers. What are you drinking, Modi? That's okay. Beer is beer. Mm-hmm. Beer. So every Friday, I do cosplay Fridays. I did put that on hold in December because I focused on the advent calendars. But I started the cosplaying in October. And it was so successful that I was like, you know what? Why don't we continue with wearing cosplay one day a week? And so I am. Well, what do you think I'm cosplaying as today, Modi? What do you think? Yeah. I'm a cougar. Yeah, literally, it's a cougar costume. Mm-hmm. Yep. I aim to please. Error, thank you for the bits. Error.
Wow.
So Modi, oh my god, I think you're the perfect guest to have on right now, especially since I'm wearing a cougar costume. What's your type? And have you ever thought though, deep down of why? Why are you attracted to that particular type of person? Yeah. Okay. What are those things? Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I know. Wow. How old were you at for your first? For Twitch? Okay, okay. An early birthday present, we could say. Right. Just like pupils dilated, you're high, you're just like, oh, I need more, another fix, another fix. Mm-hmm. Aw. Now the Riz comes out. Modi is a Rizzler extraordinaire. The Riz is real, Osmond knows. Yes, yes, yes. A match made in Twitchland. Aw, thank you, Modi. I aim to please. Aw, thank you, Modi. I try. I try to switch it up and keep things spicy and fresh and interesting, you know? Actually, I literally have a hot look, I have a hot pepper here. A hot pepper stuffy. Um Yeah, no, they're that so here's the switch, right? And then we've got the switch light. They both work. I am a switch. I am a switch. It's more fun that way. More fun that way. I don't like putting myself into a box. Mhm. Mhm. Oh yeah. So yeah, definitely I wouldn't say I go through a whole session. I'll switch. Yeah, like you're not going to see me with like leather boots and you know. Well, right. 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 I I will agree with you that I do think women will tend to gravitate towards being dominated by a man. I think that's natural. Yes. Right. I did not get any. It was like, for the month of December, it was like Christmas every day for me. Because I was literally opening up gifts from December 1st to Christmas. So. Aww. I did get a new mic though, Modi. So this is kind of my Christmas present to me. You know? So I got a new mic. Did he? What did he buy? Aw. Aw, you're too. What did you get for Christmas, Modi? You didn't get anything? Nice. That's okay. Motivation. Oh, he's the best boy ever. He's a sweetie. Yes. Possibly, yeah, absolutely. Is there a little boy in there? Is there a little boy? Hi, first time chatter, welcome in. He's little boy. He's the little boy, but I still have a bowl. I have literally one piece of pasta left, and that's what he's going for. Yeah, he knows what he's going for. Absolutely. And are you going to be going to TwitchCon this year, or are you all TwitchCon'd out? Because I know you went last year to TwitchCon NA. So you liked it enough to go back 2 years in a row. Right. Well, I maybe we're going to see. We'll see what happens, but not currently. But you never know. We will see. We will see what's happening. No, he's got pretty good riz. Now I know he's half full of shit, so you know. But the riz is pretty good. Let's go. But yes. Modi is. Yeah. Well, no. I think, you know what? I think every. I think your riz is half true. Like, I think there's truth in riz. Otherwise, you wouldn't say it. You know? I just think it's inflated. Inflated. For sure. Yeah. But that's not a bad thing. I would rather you speak sweet nothings in my ear than talk shit about me, right? So you can do both. Yeah, I'm sure you could do both. That would be a fucking mind fuck and a half. Imagine someone rizzing you up in one ear and then saying, I would be like, what the fuck? I would be reeling. My mind would be reeling at that point. No, okay, I have a story. I dated this one guy who, he was like such a gentleman to me. He was very, he looked really clean cut, and all of a sudden though, like when he would get a little bit TT, like drink a little bit, smoke a little bit, whatever, he would start mumbling things under his breath. And then I swear, I'm like, did I just hear him right? He was saying like these crazy things. And I'm like, are you? I was like, I was shocked. And he would just get high and drunk and start saying crazy things. But like when he was sober, he would never act that way whatsoever. Right. Right. He wasn't schizo. He was just, I think, a fucking bad person. But anyways, just to answer your question, Modi, I didn't like it, and that ended quickly. As long as you're joking, but I don't think he was joking. Like, that's true. Good point. Because you say it in such a cute way, Modi. It's true. Like, yeah, like you can get away with things easily. I feel like you're the type you could just go into a store and like shoplift or I don't know, break the law somehow and then just like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and you could talk your way out of it. You have that type of that way to you. I don't know. We'll have to see. Definitely not on Twitch. That would be against TOS. So, if we're on Kick, well, that's a whole nother beast, isn't it? Right. Yeah. So he's very charismatic. Oh yes, well there's with the Riz, charismatic. That's short. That's Riz for you. He definitely has Riz. Just naturally, he has them. Mm-hmm. No, to be honest, I know you have a Dwayne the Rock Johnson shirt and shit, but who? What is it? What? Maybe like big wrestlers, like Hulk Hogan, like I don't know, fucking The Undertaker. The Undertaker. I don't know. Yeah. It's a great song. That would be a mind fuck and a half. As a gentleman, see, there's that part where it's like, what the fuck? I know. Yeah, for sure. They're missiles. For sure. I know. As a gentleman, slobber knockers. I would agree with you on that. Absolutely. 100%. I've got the best missile defense system in Canada. Oh, for sure. Dead in your tracks. Oh, yeah, for sure. Definitely. Might have caused a few car accidents. Right? Wow, that's intense. Steve says no pepperoni, please. None here. I just like a nice margarita. Vaughn, thank you, Vaughn. Thank you so much. 4 months. Let's go. Happy Friday, Vaughn. A bit bald. I just prefer cheese pizza. So,
Oh, you know what? It's kind of fallen a bit. So I'm wearing a wig cap, right? Yeah, I'm wearing a cap. It's kind of so my hairline is a little bit. Hold on. Let's see. Vegas. Hold on. There you go.
There it is. Yeah. To be fair, yes. Aw, thank you, Modi. I know. You're brutally honest, and I appreciate that about you, Modi. Okay? You definitely did. What was that saying today? I don't know if I've ever heard about the slobber knockers as a gentleman. That was great. That was pure gold. Aw, shout out to them. I honestly can't do it without them. Love you too, Modi. I'm in! Good night, Modi. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you, really. Bye now. Alright, that was the one, the only Saturn. Thank you for shouting out Modi201. If you're not already following him, what are you doing? Please go drop him a follow. He's very funny. He's great. He's really, really nice. He's all shits and giggles. Okay? But he's a good person. Don't let the jokes get to you, because they definitely don't get to me. So, anyways, I don't envy the guy who follows him. Excuse me, Mr. Cairo, a fellow British too. You should go follow your fellow British folk. Okay? It's actually great. I really enjoy Modi. I mean, follows him talking to you. I see what you're saying, Mr. Cairo. I was literally saying go follow him, so that's why I got confused. Okay. Good point, Mr. Cairo. He's definitely a tough person to top. Oh, brother. Daniel Wong, welcome in. Welcome. Alright, so. I've never cringed so hard in my life, but you loved every second of it, Zelwood. Don't fucking lie. You loved every second. He even sexualized dog ownership. He did. He did do that. All right. Let's bring on our next guest. Our next guest tonight is Cosmic Kino. Welcome in, Cosmic. Hi, Cosmic. Hi, welcome in. Doing well. How are you? Happy New Year to you, Cosmic. Dutch! Let's go, Dutch! Thank you for the 5! Happy Friday, welcome in! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dutch! You love the outfit? Thank you. Thank you for the 5 gifted, Dutch. I appreciate you. Thank you. First time wearing this lovely cougar outfit. It's a little leotard. But, yeah. This is a wig. Yes. But I considered maybe going red, but we'll see. Just fun to be a redhead once in a while, I feel. So, hi Ken, welcome in. Yeah, long time no see. Hi Draco, welcome in. I remember you. Yeah, how have you been? Cosmic Kino, I want to know, what's your type? And have you ever considered and thought of why you like who you like? Confident. Yes. So there's got to be some trust and confidence to know that she isn't going anywhere. I feel that. Yeah. What about physical? What do you have a type? Vaughn, thank you for the bits, Vaughn. One second, hold on. One second. Okay, Anne. If we had a date and I came to pick you up, I would be on the floor with your doggy and say, we just DoorDash. Vaughn, thank you so much for the bits. I mean, I literally have my dog sitting at my feet right now. I love hanging out with him. He's definitely a Velcro Vizsla, so he's always around. So if I had a date with you, Vaughn, probably most likely my dog would be hanging around us. That's just facts. Thanks for the follow, Cam. Sorry to cut you off there, Cosmic. So physical. You said you like feminine? You like her to be smaller than you? So are there like okay. Nice. Do you have any like what makes someone look physical? Like what makes someone look physical? What makes someone look feminine? Mhm. They look masculine. I see. You don't like muscle mommies. Oh. Oh, I see. Their hormones are out of whack. I see. So you're not into muscle mommies. You like someone to be like do you like slender, like long fingers, long thin legs, like not a lot of muscle, like very feminine that way. Nice. Right. Right. I see what you mean. Yeah, just natural. I think you like natural. And I know you're calling in from France. So I think French people really do like the natural look. Natural's very, very important in France. Most French people like natural. How do you feel? What about your girl if she didn't have shaved armpits? Would you be okay with that if she let her armpit hair grow? Mm-hmm. So that's not a big deal for you. And what about down below? If she doesn't shave, you'd be okay with that? So you would like shaved down below, but armpits, doesn't matter. Right. You're a face guy. Yeah. Right. Yeah, they're not like Botox and lip fillers and cheek fillers and artificial fake boobs, and it's more natural for sure. I know what you mean. Yeah. I definitely understand what you mean with that. Oh, there's my little boy. Um, fake boobs sometimes. It all depends. I think if you're like in a city versus the countryside, I think there's more of that happening in the city for sure. But I would say that lip fillers and cheek fillers and all of that filler stuff is kind of out of. It's not trending anymore. People are removing their fillers. Makes them look older. It can make your face sag. So people are into more so like laser, acid peels, things of this nature. But yeah, people are removing a lot of their filler because it does look too fake, and it doesn't. It's just not what people want to look like anymore. It's out of style. So, right. So also like I think the butt injection the butt implants and things like that, that's also just a thing of the past. I think it used to be a few years ago. Definitely people wanted even working out, right? During COVID, everyone wanted a huge butt, right? Everyone was doing squats, and everywhere I looked on my Instagram, it was people trying to gains on their butt. They wanted a peachy ass, right? But it's not like that anymore. People aren't focusing on squats and building up a huge butt. That's sort of faded as well. Yeah. Like, okay, the Kardashians, they had butt implants. They got them removed. So if that goes to say anything, like Kardashians usually are influencers. So if they removed their implants, that goes to show you that it's not really um, trending anymore. Years ago. Yeah. No. No, they removed their butt implants a couple of years ago. Probably. Oh. Well, she removed majority of it. It used to be bigger. Yeah. And also, I think I don't really follow the Kardashians too much, but also Chloe, her sister, also got hers removed as well, I believe. But again, I don't really follow them too much, guys. So I'm not really the person to ask about these things. No, I do not work out regularly. I just work out at home. I just do what I do. I live life. I clean my house. I vacuum. I scrub toilets. I cook. I do the dishes. I just ate pasta. Yeah. Yeah, I walk my dogs, absolutely. I have two dogs that are high energy. But in terms of do I go to the gym? Do I do like cardio at the gym? Do I lift weights at the gym? I do not. I just live my life at home. But life is a workout sometimes, right? When you're doing laundry, when you're maintaining a household. Yeah, but that's all I do. It does, yeah. It does age your body because it releases um like it's bad for your like oxidants. It releases oxidants. So it does age your body if you work out a lot. This is very true. Yeah. Correct, correct. Right. For sure. I'm not sure if testosterone ages your body too. I'm not sure about that, Ken. So, right, right. That makes sense as well. Yeah, for sure. Yes, I do, but not overly, like not bodybuilder. But some muscle, yes. No, like the strong macho type that has like defined muscles, but not like bodybuilder, like where you've got like 5% body fat and you have a spray tan and that's too much for me. Yeah, like I don't even care about like if it's a dad bod, that's fine too, Osman. A dad bod is fine as long as it's not to the point where it's like um unhygienic. That's where I draw the line. A little bit chubby. That's a dad bod. A little bit of hips, a little bit of a belly, that's like a dad bod for you. I don't mind a dad bod, but if it's to the point where it's like smells are happening that you can't control, if there's bacteria happening, yes, someone mentioned bacteria, mold, that's where I draw the line. That's gross. That's no. That has to be it has to be healthy. And having a little bit of fat is okay. So I don't mind that. I have a little bit of fat. Everyone has a little bit. Actually, if you were to get sick, let's say someone gets pneumonia or COVID or some type of sickness and you have no bad body fat on you, potentially that's very unhealthy. You need to have a little bit. That's what body fat is all about. Body fat is designed to be a little bit of a cushion in case you ever get ill and you can afford to lose some weight at that point. Does that make sense? So if you don't have any body fat on you, that's risky. Because if you ever got sick, potentially you could be. It gives you wiggle room. Yes, Flair, go have that pizza. Go have that pizza for sure. You need a little wiggle room. You know what I'm saying? I think some pretty girls get with uglier guys just so they feel more attractive. Is that a thing? We talked about that earlier, Saturn. I think if you have low self-esteem, that could that could be the situation. The guy is going to put you up on a pedestal, or at least they think that. But not every guy is like that. Just because the guy is less attractive doesn't mean they're going to put you up on a pedestal. Um, that's not true. That is not true. I know some not very good looking guys with a lot of confidence. Mm-hmm. Right. I see. Yeah, that's a good point for sure. People maybe it could be a little bit of genetics as well for sure, or a good mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would definitely say that food is a huge factor. Peter Dinklage, isn't he the small guy? The little person? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's funny though too. He made it in Hollywood and he has a whole family. There's someone out there for everyone. For sure. So, but yeah, thank you so much. Please finish your thought, Cosmic. As what chat just said, he is. Yeah. Anyways, Cosmic. Any final thoughts for what your type is and why you think that is? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Natural, above all, natural. Even if they have naturally rockin' boobs, if they had naturally big boobs, you would be attracted to that, as long as it's natural. Do you think that? Oh, if you drink a lot of milk when you're young, you get big boobs? Oh. Ah, makes sense now. It all makes sense. Natural slobber knockers. I had no idea. Anyways, Cosmic, thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Cosmic. I appreciate you coming on. I hope you have a lovely night. Yeah, thanks for coming on and we'll talk later. You're welcome. Have a good night. Bye now. All right. So that was Cosmic Kino. Guys, thank you everyone. All of my guests tonight. We had some great insight in our likes, our dislikes, why we think that. I thought it was great, very insightful. It was a very good one. Yeah, very, very insightful. So, guys, thanks everyone for coming out to my TED Talk, to my Anne Talk. All right, but I must go. It's pumpkin time. I hope everyone has a lovely night. I'll be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see you then. Thank you again to all of my guests, to everyone who dropped some subs, some bits, the tips as well today. I appreciate each and every one of you and all of the amazing viewers today, and my amazing mods as well. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow at 7. Good night, everyone. Thank you for the bits, Oz. We can do this as well. I have to update this, but thanks everyone for the follows. We hit 8,000 followers today, so we've upped it now to 8,500. Osman, thank you for the 300 bits. I appreciate that, Oz. I appreciate that you appreciate the content. That's wonderful. This is going so slowly. But good night, everybody. Good night, Optimus. Good night, Wandon. Good night, Vaughn. Good night, Ken Wings. Good night, Saturn. Good night, Flair. Good night, Maple. Good night, Becca. Good night, JPEX. Good night, Mr. Cairo. Good night, Zelwood. Good night, Steve. Good night. Guys, thank you for all the love today. Woo! Look at all the subs. I appreciate you guys so much. Without you, there is no me. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? And the tips today, Ron and Lady Wanima, and all of the bits as well. All right, guys. Have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow at 7.